Today we are going to be disassembling a gauge cluster for a 1967 C10 truck. This is the front view. The speedometer, turn signals, oil pressure, alternator light, and your fuel gauge. These old trucks have a circuit panel. Your plug plugs into here. All these little things are lights. And there is no wires to the back of them because they get power through the circuit. As you can see, it goes from here. So we're going to start taking it apart. You can see the gauges are behind here. This is supposed to be this color. As you can see, this is the original. It's already faded. It's been probably removed before as well. Now you can clean this up. You can it's plastic, so you can actually paint it. Put that on the side. You can see all of these are light bulbs. No light. If you want to take off the circuit, this circuit panel on the back, you will have to take off all these lights and some of these bolts that are holding it back in. They actually sell replacements for this. They sell replacements for, I've seen pretty much everything on here. They even sell these lights. The housing itself, I'm not sure if they sell it, but the housing itself, you can reuse it. You can just sand it down and spray paint it. It doesn't really, you don't see none of this anyways. And on the face, the only things you'll be seeing is the only things you'll see is this part around the gauges, and in between you won't see none of that. Because it's like that. This will cover most of it. So like say I've seen some people paint this different colors, but if you want to leave it original, just paint it black. Of course you can take out the gauges, which we're going to do now. It doesn't seem, I believe it just should pop out. I think I might have to remove these. Okay. Next, you can take out the front part. These were just some lights that I had put in there. They're red LED lights. You can see inside. It has for green for your turn signals, and the red is for the, like I said, it was your alternator and your oil pressure. I guess they light up whenever something's either wrong with it, or so if you ever need to replace your fuel gauge and your speedometer, which on this one I believe I need to replace the fuel gauge. As you can see, it's like it stayed stuck over there. I'm gonna take it apart and hopefully try it again, test it and see if it's gonna work. Normally it should be on the, like this one, towards the bottom. See, I'm missing a light bulb here. And if you want to take off like the speedometer, all you do is remove these two. This is a mechanical speedometer. This is where you connect your. Okay, so this is the speedometer cable goes here. And you want to change out this one, well, all you have to do is remove these two bolts. These are the ones that are holding your fuel gauge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, basically I'm going to take it all apart and clean it, and I'm going to paint some stuff up, and then I'm going to reassemble everything, and then I'll show you how that goes. Let's keep disassembling this. Let's take out the speedometer. The speedometer bolts are the only ones that have this little rubber gasket. And there you go. As you can see, this is your mechanical speedometer. It has all the numbers. I know this one works. It even has a little, put that on the side. And start taking all your light bulbs off. These are your cage cluster lights. Some of these will only receive any power when you're doing your turn signals, which are these two. They'll send power to the circuit board. All of these are the same, so you don't really have to remember where they go. And like I said, you can actually do some replacements for those. I believe I'm gonna have to order a new circuit board for this one. Some of my lights weren't turning on. Let's start taking this first. That's what your circuit board looks like. It's basically it's just copper, and it's covered in plastic. And right here it has I guess if you're gonna order a new one, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's kind of hard to see. It has some I guess some numbers here. And then that's gonna take out your fuel gauge. At this point, that's it. All you have is just your gauge housing. What I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna probably paint the inside white. The outside, I'm gonna paint it black.